I set up this bucket and I did a right-hand turn with my gem car. And with a right-hand turn, I can make a 45-foot turn inside that bucket. But if I do a left-hand turn, my turning radius is down to about 35 feet. So I'm going to hop under the car, look at that steering box, and see why my turning radius is different in either direction. Okay, so we jacked up the car, and just a quick peek under this vehicle, you can tell that all the rubber is original. All this rubber is from 2002. Looking at the steering boot back here, that steering boot, let me see if I can get a better picture of it. That steering boot is broken. So the inside CV joint is okay, but the outside CV joint is torn. And looking at the other side, you know, it's a tragedy. So they're gonna have to be changed out. And the inside looks okay. It's protected from the rain and wind and weather, but the outsides are gone. So what I'm gonna do is duck under the car and crawl under the car. And I can see that these steering boots, they've just been, you know, they're just disintegrated. But what you're looking for is a collar that goes around this beam. And if I come over here, get my giant arm in here, there's the beam, and way back in here, you can see there's a piece of, there it is, right there. There's a plastic spacer. So I'm going to go ahead and rotate it. It's got an open area. I'm going to go and rotate it and snap it off the bar. Got a remini. There. So I snapped it off. I'm going to unfold myself from under the vehicle. And come around and find the piece that flipped off. And there it is, under the jack. And that's it. It's basically a spacer that keeps you from turning too sharp. Keeps kids safe so that the car doesn't roll over. But if you want to make sharp turns, you don't have kids and people abusing your car, you can take that out to get a sharper turning radius. All right, we're back under the car, and you can see these steering boots are just disintegrated, so I'm going to have to go ahead and replace those. But as long as I'm here, I'm going to reach in here and grab that spacer. There it is. There's the spacer. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it. It's a little bit of a workout, but there it is. I got it. And that's that spacer that sits on that bar that keeps the car from turning too sharp. Once again, I can't be held accountable in a court of law, because if you roll your car, it's your own darn fault. But that will give you a sharper turning radius. Just remember who's driving your car before you pull these puppies out. But if you do it, it's your own darn fault. But that'll get you a sharper turning radius.